Yo guys, what is going on? Blossom's back and welcome back to another episode of Top Drives. Now, today's episode is kind of a gameplay day, but not really at the same time. I mainly want to highlight the flags. So we've kind of had this flag system for maybe about a month now. It feels like it hasn't been a month. There's no way it's already been a month. I don't know how long this challenge has been out for, but it is ending very soon. It is ending in about 2 days. So I think that I'm only going to be able to get one guaranteed epic. I'm pretty sure you can get 4 of these up for grabs. I know a couple people that are kind of around the 24 mark, so I am at 20, right? I'm technically at 21 because I have enough flags to get the next 2, I think, if my math is correct, which it usually isn't. But I don't think anybody has actually made it to the end, so that's pretty weird. Definitely some calculations were wrong there, because I'm pretty sure even the biggest of whales that I know did not even make it to the end, and that's after tier 1 finishes on every single event since this thing started. But yeah, the main thing I really wanted to talk about was the whole concept of, you know, the flags, and obviously these prizes. Like, these prizes are really good, but did it really motivate me to play more and to do better? Well, here's the thing. When we go into events and we get through all of this, what I can say is, yes, I play more, but I don't think it's the outcome Hutch wanted. So here's the thing. When I always played events, I always played events in a sense where I would always join on the final day. I would never join when a final just begins. Like, you know, right now Muscle Mountain is about to start. I'm not gonna join that until the last day. Like, literally, if I still see like one day, most of the time I don't join it. The only time I join it, like for new energy, is because I'm planning a gameplay day video. But for the most part, I will only join on the final day. Even this one, I joined on the final day. Yes, I bought tickets for gameplay day once again, and I did get 15 tickets done in today alone, because I had just a little bit more time to play around. But the thing is, no, I don't think that those prizes were enough of a motivation for me to really join every event and capitalize on every race. The thing is, right, I'm very busy, and I think I can say for a lot of you guys watching as well, I know a lot of my patrons, they have full-time jobs, and even viewers that aren't patrons, you probably have full-time jobs, or you go to school or something like that. I feel like if you go to school, you will have a lot more time to just play everything, because I've been in that position before. I started this YouTube career when I was in high school, and literally I would find almost every opportunity to play the game, but that was obviously because I was very passionate about it. Not to say I'm not passionate now, I still am, but now it's just because I have a stronger garage. I feel more at ease, and I don't feel like I need to rush into every event. But definitely, like, if you have a full-time job, and right now I'm doing a lot of the boxing thing. If you follow my personal Instagram, you would know about that. So I'm a lot busier now, and even before the boxing thing, I would just not join events immediately. So what I will say is this: I do tend to join a little bit more, especially, but it's not all the time. I only join early when I know I'm close to a prize. So basically, like, when I know, like bronze 2, for example, when I know I'm really close to the 2-time ceramic pack, or for bronze 1, when I'm really close to the 2-time carbon, oh, it's not a 2-time carbon fiber, it's a 3-time ceramic pack. I think the 2-time carbon fiber came here. Yeah, so there. So always when I'm really close to a carbon fiber, then I'll be like, oh, okay, now I think about the reward. I'm going to actually, you know, put some more effort. But if my next reward is like a 15k, for example, I don't care. I really don't care. I mean, 15k is nice, don't get me wrong, that's half a ceramic pack, but still, it's not enough incentive for me to play early. Now the good news is the events, the track sets, they've been pretty good. There was that 1 month period, I think right before the flags were released, where I don't know who was designing the track sets, but he had definitely some issues, because the track sets were horrible. Now they're a little bit better. Well, they're a lot better, to be fair, but at the end of the day, I still don't tend to join. Like, for dailies, I literally just joined the daily. Like, we're 5 hours to go. I joined this 2 hours ago, so about less than 8 hours to go, I joined the daily, right? So yeah, I'm still not really motivated to play events. I'll put it that way. And then, how hard did I try in those events to get me to where I'm at? So like I said, I'm 1 away from that epic carbon, which I will open in this video, so don't worry. Did I try hard in events? No. Not really. I played the game the way I usually play it. Like, nothing has changed. So what I'm trying to say is that before the introduction of the flags and after the introduction of the flags, I did not increase my, I guess, the only word I can think of is anal. But I did not increase the pressure on playing, in tickets or try harding or anything. I never really increased that level of try hard, I guess. I've always played the game the way I've always played. As in, if I have a good hand, I have a good hand. If I don't have a good hand, I don't care. I'll just end tier 3, tier 4. I'm not even gonna try and upgrade any cars, even though if I have the right cars for an event. Like, there were events where, like, I had epics, which were, like, really good for that event if I maxed it out. But what I'm trying to say is that those carbons, those flags, was it enough incentive to push me to upgrade those epics for that ceramic pack event? No. No, it wasn't. It wasn't even close. I genuinely didn't care. But anyway, let's get into gameplay day because I do feel like I will be ending pretty high. This one I'm 17-0 undefeated, but much like gameplay day fashion, I will always end undefeated streaks during gameplay day. And it's really funny because this event, they force you to use a 4-wheel drive Infinity, and only I think 2 of them are performance tires. They're both prize cards. One's the El Rouge and one is the Epic prize card, which I fused away. And obviously now in that case, I'm running an Infinity FX35. And to all those people that said I was stupid because I fused away that Epic prize card, I fused it away because I knew it would bring no value. And even in an event like this, where you are basically forced to use one of these epic prize cards, the one that I fused away, and I don't have it and I'm not using it, guess what, bitch? I'm undefeated, 17-0 first place. That epic means nothing. It means nothing, bro. Nothing at all. It is worthless. So I don't know why people think it's cringe for me to fuse away, the prize card, blah, blah, blah. I don't care. It brings no value at all. Your boy is 17-0. It lost to an R32. It is no threat at all, okay? And the birdcage or whatever, the Maserati, the red thingy that I fused away, that would have had no value if it stayed epic. Obviously, it went down to an ultra rare and people could max it out. Okay, fine. Yes, it hurts that I fused it away, but how the hell would I have known that Maserati was going to go down in RQ? I mean, not only in RQ, but in rarity. Because at the time when I fused that other epic prize car away, bringing a car down in rarity at that period was like a big no-no. Like, they stopped doing that for high-end cars. They did it for the low-end, but they didn't do that for high-end cars anymore. So, like, yeah, I thought I was safe. And honestly, like, if that car stayed epic, it would have not affected me at all. And it's the same thing with this Infinity. As long as this Infinity is an epic, it's not going to affect me at all. If it goes down to an ultra, okay, fair, then we might have some issues. But as an epic, no. No. Also, rest in peace. This guy, he has 69 410 trophies. I hope you can get 10 trophies and just get 69 420 for just a little while, because then you would be an absolute legend, my guy. Please take a photo if you get 69 420. I don't think it's going to be likely, but if you do, I give you my highest congratulations, okay? My highest compliments to the chef. But anyway, let's just finish this off. We'll go open that epic pack. It's just every time, man. Every time I'm right about something that people think I'm wrong about, I just get, it feels good. It feels validating, Obviously, there are things where I think I would be correct, but I ended up being wrong. I think the biggest thing I was wrong about is the Bentley EXP. I always thought that the Bentley EXP was going to be worthless, but it is a beast. It is fantastic, and I think I've apologized many times about that one already. That was a wrong call. The Lotus Avia, I've always said that the Lotus Avia was bad at RQ100 back when RQ100 was the highest RQ. Now it is still 100, but 114 is the highest RQ. So honestly, it's not that much of an issue to me. It's all right. I think it's okay as 100 now, but obviously we need to remember that 100 RQ now does not equate to what 100 RQ meant back when 114 was in the pinnacle of RQ, if that makes sense. So yeah, I thought that the Lotus Avia was a bad car in relative terms to its RQ, and honestly, in many ways, the Bentley EXP I thought was bad as a 95 back in the day, but unlike the Avia, because Avia, no matter what happens, I always think that it will always be a bad 100. But back in the day, you know, back when 100 was the highest. But back in the day when 100 was the highest, when the EXP was also 95, the longer I had it, the more I kind of realized that the EXP was actually worthy of 95 if 100 was the highest. So in a sense, yes, I was wrong about the EXP, but I'm not taking any apologies for the Avia. I still think that the Avia was crap. I think it's good now that it's not the highest RQ anymore. As long as it's not considered as some of the best cars in the game, then the Avia at 100 is fine. So hopefully that makes sense. There definitely is logic to what I am saying. At least I think there is logic to what I'm saying, and I'm consistent in what I say as well. So yeah, so that's all, you know, the whole Avia, an entire, oh, there it is. I know why. I know what I messed up. I know exactly what I messed up. I put the GTR against the NSX. Guaranteed you the NSX beat the GTR probably by a little bit. Should have put the Pikes Peak over there. But as always, in normal fashion, I feel like it's something that I need to do now. Whenever I'm undefeated, I must record and then get a loss at my own expense. But anyway, let's move into the challenges, guys. I've been holding this the entire morning. Obviously, the finals ended last night for me. So I got enough flags and I could have unpacked it on the spot. Oh, sorry, this is the wrong one. I will get that legendary. I just need to max out another Porsche Super Rare Taycan or whatever it is. But yeah, let's get this. Let's get this. I really don't know what to expect. It's a pretty interesting pack in a sense where you're literally guaranteed no legendary. You're guaranteed an epic. There's a chance that you can get 2 epics. But honestly, the odds where the 4th card is a super rare is actually higher than if your 4th card is an ultra rare. So if we do get an ultra rare for a 4th card, we are considered very lucky. So we'll see how it goes. We start off with a Mercedes, okay? Blackwood, still, I don't have the 39 Navigator. I was getting a 39. Okay, so yeah, that's a super rare. It was like an 80% chance of getting this anyway, so I'm not too, shocked about it. So last card that we're getting is an epic. Anything above 74, I'll be happy. Anything under 74, I guess, yeah, anything above 74, I'm happy. Anything 74 and below, I wouldn't be happy unless it's a select niche specialist car. Good news is, it's an epic no matter what. I don't want a wish list. No, it's just fuse. It's just fuse material. Dude, I gotta say though, the glow down that Audi has had it puts a smile on my face because I think it definitely deserves it. But let's just talk about that Audi for a second that we just got. Yeah, I have no flags left. I think I can get one more 15K and then we're done and dusted. But let's talk about the glow down of this piece of crap, okay? This thing, back in the day, was a 79. Can you believe it? It used to be a 79. You know what? 68 is where it belongs. It's it's horrible. It's definitely probably the. You know what? Let's play the game where. Okay, so 68. All right, let's see how bad of a 68 that was. How many 68s would I rather have unpacked over that Audi? Okay, well, I rather would have unpacked. Well, what's the Audi in the first place? It's in the front because it's an Audi. Okay, so I rather would have unpacked this BMW, because that's pretty good. It's not 4-wheel drive, but it's standard tires, medium, and it is 79 handling, so that's okay. I would have rather unpacked the second M3 CSL. I actually kind of want the 440D, so I would have gotten that. I would have rather gotten that. What else would I have rather gotten? Z06, actually, I would have rather gotten that. GT70, okay, not really. I have 2 of them already because I got one from the tier 4 or 5 prize, whatever it was, from the Janetta finals. The Exige Cup 260, that would have been a really good pull. I would have been happy with that. Obviously, I would have been really, really hyped up for another Bluebird. Boxer Spider would have been fused, but it would have been at least nice because I like Porsches. So, yeah. It definitely wasn't the worst 68 though. Like this one's worse because it's wishlisted. This one's worse because it's wishlisted. If you guys haven't realized already, all my wishlist cars are the cars that I want the least. So yeah, I'm pulling that reverse psychology game. You know what I mean? Moving on, new energies. The next event. I mean, not much to say about this. It's just a standard tire event. And if you have rear wheel drive, then it's probably going to be more useful. I don't know, man. Anytime there's a standard tire event, I kind of default to using the E400. That is like the car to use now. It is a, ow, I don't know why. Since this morning, I've had this really bad habit of biting the same part of my lip. I don't know where my tongue is going when I'm talking, but I've definitely been hitting the same part and it hurts. But anyway, the game has crashed. So that is my cue to end gameplay day. But anyway, guys, let me know down in the comments below. The main thing was about the flags. So let me know in the comments below if the flags were worth it. Did it help motivate you? Did you play the game more? Did you play events more? Again, it probably boosted my activeness in multiplayer by about maybe 10%. But I'm pretty sure when Hutch introduced this new system, they probably wanted player contribution to multiplayer events to increase by maybe 50%. So yeah, definitely didn't work for me. But anyway, hope you guys have a great day. Stay safe, wash your hands, and blossom out. Peace.
Bro, this song just makes me so happy.
Me too.
Imagine being Asian in the 50s, looking nifty, leather jacket, looking sleek, look like Presley, look so deadly. Got a jukebox back at home, feeling jazzy, turn it on and play it slow, like the movies with the ladies.
They so fine.
Imagine being Asian in the 50s, looking nifty, leather jacket, looking sleek, look like Presley, look so deadly. Got a jukebox back at home, feeling jazzy, turn it on and play it slow, like the movies with the ladies.
They so fine.
Sit back, relax in my bonnet.